Hey, what's going on everyone? Hux21 here, back with another Splinterlands video. So it's been a while since I've talked about any proposals, so I just want to do a quick rundown of the proposals that have recently finished, which proposals are currently outstanding, and provide some just quick thoughts. It's not going to be anything that's too long on each, just because I think I have some pretty simple opinions, and I don't think they stray very far from, the opinion of the general population of players. And yeah, but I just want to keep you guys updated on these because they're coming up fast and furious. Yeah, before I get into it, I am Hawks21. I cover Splinterlands here on the channel. If you are new to the YouTube community, it would be awesome if you could take a second to like and subscribe. We have a lot of people watching these videos that are not subscribed to the channel. If you are one of those people, it would be awesome if you could just take a second to hit that red button. I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, so let's get into it. We're going to start actually with one that recently passed. We already talked about this one. We're going to talk about the SPS for Guild Brawls. So this is obviously a big one, but I didn't really touch on it because this was more of a we knew it was coming type of situation. Right, like this has always been part of the plan. This isn't like a change. It's just finally time for this to come to fruition. I would, it's already passed. If you want updates, come read this. But basically, right now, no guilds are playing in this top tier. I currently play in a 3-star tier, and now that this is passed, we're trying to move up to get as high as possible. The one point of contention, I think, was how this reward pool was split. But personally, I don't really I think this is fine. You want to incentivize people to move up to the highest guilds. Could you have done a flat 20%, 20%, 20%, 20%, 20%? Maybe I think that could be argued. But I just personally don't have a really strong opinion on the breakdown. I do think it's going to create a little bit of a bottleneck. And the thing to realize with all of these right now, they're putting up proposals. They're just trying to create DEC things, right? I think they're tossing a bunch of stuff out there. This isn't exactly that. This will be more of the stuff we talk about after this. But a lot of the goal here is to get DEC to peg. It's sort of what they've based the entire ecosystem and economy around in terms of how they want to price things, and how they want everything to function in terms of the DEC SPS sort of relationship. They believe it's really, really important for them to get DEC close to peg. Again, it's a soft peg, so it's never going to be a situation where it's sitting right at the, peg mark. But they do want to get it as close as possible and sort of maybe bring down some of the volatility of it. And I understand why. This is going to do that as well. If there's going to be a rush to get DEC burnt, to upgrade your guild arenas, guild stores, people are just in general going to try to level up their guilds. Got to level up the guild halls as well to do either of those. And that's going to take a lot of DEC out of the system, which again is part of their goal. I'm excited. I'm going to be able to earn rewards from brawling, SPS rewards soon. I didn't think this was too controversial. I didn't cover it that much, and that's why. So let's go back to the active ones down here, and you can see how I voted for these, or I am going to vote. The price validator node licenses in DEC, Rift Watchers packs in DEC. I'm against both of these. I think it's too drastic of a change, and as you can see, a lot of people are as well. I think there are ways to get DEC closer to peg without doing, this massive of a change. Price validator nodes are something that were very specific in what they were going to give out, and Rift Watchers packs very specifically were supposed to be priced in SPS. So, just based on those grounds alone, I was going to vote for a change like this. Yeah, I just didn't really see, there's other ways to get DEC to peg rather than completely switching up how these two things operate. And I mean, as you can look, right, there are proposals out right now. None of these sort of even been put into function yet. And we've seen a massive increase here in DEC the last couple of days from, almost 50 cents per 1,000, back up to 86 right now. So even their efforts to do this have been successful in their goal of getting DEC closer to peg. Next, we have replaced DEC LP rewards with SPS. This I'm voting for. This is going to take a lot of DEC print out of the system. I think this is a very effective way to accomplish their goal of printing less DEC and getting DEC closer to peg. LP rewards to me are like a nice add-on. I'm currently not utilizing them. I probably will in the future, but for now I'm not. So it doesn't really directly affect me in the moment. I was using them before when the rates were really, really high. But yeah, again, this is something I didn't think was too controversial. I think the way they laid it out made a lot of sense. It's not like more SPS, they're just redistributing it. So I'm a fan of this one. And then this one just came out minutes before I hit record on this. And we talked about this one already, the daily burn of unsold chaos packs. I'm all for this. A lot of people disagreed. Clearly not enough people have disagreed, but at least there was enough people disagreeing in the comments of the last video I made. If you want to know my full opinions on this one, you can check out my last video. I talked about it at length. But just a little bit of quick rundown. The way the Splinterlands economy works, there needs to be periods of time where there are no cards for sale. And the team wants to get into a pack release schedule, a consistent one. And the only way to do that is to put in a burn mechanism for Chaos Legion packs. I wasn't going to support this if it was one big burn, but they're burning 25k packs a day, basically, starting in December, if this passes, until March, I believe. And then at that point, Chaos Legion will end. It can end before that if people start buying up packs, and the packs that are burnt are going to be added into the airdrop total. So they're going to help us progress towards unlocking the remaining Chaos Legion legendary summoners. So I'm all for this. They released Chaos Legion packs at the height of the bull market, like literally almost top ticked the Bitcoin price, if that's how you want to track what the bull market is. And because of that, their estimation for how many players would be playing this game, I think, were overstated, right? I don't think it was something malicious or any bad intention. I just think they were looking at the market conditions we were currently in, their growth rates at the time, and they didn't predict that we would, basically that day, would be the start of a massive bear market. So I'm totally fine with the team trying things. They have to do the best they can in terms of making estimates for packs. And I'm glad in these cases they're willing to sort of admit when they made a mistake and try to adjust it. But the other part of that is I'm glad they're still leaving some of it up to the market, right? They're saying 25k a day, you're gonna have tons of time, months and months, to still accumulate these. And if you, as a market, as a community of Splinterlands players, don't want us to burn these packs, well, you got to start buying them up, right? So there's still a market mechanism in place where they're not just taking, 1 million or 2 million out of circulation, right? How long the burn goes for, not including the end date, and how many packs get burnt, is totally up to the community. How many packs do we buy once the burn starts? But yeah, just wanted to give a quick update on the proposals. You can see how I'm voting. A new one just popped up that I didn't think was too controversial, but there's been a lot of topics about it, and I'm going to cover that one in a separate video. I just wanted to catch up on things. I've been really busy with my full-time job recently, so that's why the videos have been a bit slow, but just wanted to catch everyone else up. You can expect more content from me. You can expect the content to pick up now. But yeah, thanks for being here. Hope you enjoyed this little update video. Again, if you're new to the community and you like this type of content, it would be awesome if you could just hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.